Hello, hello, hello. I think things are working. Let's crank that down a notch. Is that working? I think it's working. Alright. Test, test. Still new to this whole streaming thing. Alright. I think we look okay. Might be a little bright. A little brighter. Here we go. Okay. Hi. I'm Big Click Energy. I do photography, graphic design, that kind of thing. I take photos of lots of stuff. I don't really have one particular specialty. And I had a professor in college. I didn't need to go to college for photography. In fact, I didn't intend to. I already had been doing photography for quite some time, but there's a cat here on my microphone. But I didn't know how Photoshop worked, so I wanted to go to college for that. Take some classes. I do better with like a routine than just going to YouTube you know what I mean? So I went to a local community college where I live and talked to an advisor, and they were like, well, you're so close, you might as well just go for the degree. You have all the credits. You just have to take like 1 or 2 extra classes. And I was like, okay, that sounds cool. Get a degree in photography. But I just needed to learn how Photoshop worked. And I had a professor in one of those classes. The moral of the story was I had a professor. And yes, I do remember his name. I'm not going to say it, but I'll never forget it. And he told me numerous things over the course of a semester. But one of the things was, after he saw my website, similar to how it is today, different name. I used to use my personal name as my business name. But when he saw my portfolio, he was like, you should probably pick a lane. Find a specialty, like every other photographer. And I was like, that's kind of a dinosaur way of thinking, especially nowadays. I can do more than one thing. I can shoot pets. I can shoot events. I can shoot your engagement. I can shoot your graduation. I can shoot your birthday party. I can shoot your cosplay. That's what we're going to edit today, cosplay photos. I can shoot commercial products. I shot shampoo bottles for a hair company in California. And I can make menus and posters and flyers. So why would I just pick one? Like, I'm fairly good at all of them. I know master of all, or jack of all, master of none. I think I've almost mastered a few. But that same professor also told me on another occasion, when he saw I think it was my portraiture. Yeah, he saw some of my portraits that I had done and submitted for the class, and he told me my work was not commercially viable. That I would like never sell. Like no one would ever hire me commercially. So that's cool. That was a neat thing to be told. But yeah, and I think about that every time someone hires me or pays me for my work. I think about that. So yeah. Thanks, Mr. Reed. His name was Mr. Reed. He has a first name too, and it's just as stupid as his face. But anyway, if you didn't catch the stream yesterday, you are watching, but we're editing Mandalorian potluck photos. I went to a Mandalorian Mercenary Club potluck, and there was a lot of Star Wars geeks there, myself included, and I'm an unofficial honorary member of this club because I do fancy pants photography. But anyway, I was invited out to volunteer to take their group photos, which was cool. There was more than just me. I wasn't the only photographer. And the other ones were fantastic. But anyway, after we did the group photos, we broke off into little groups, singlets, and I got to shoot with a few people, not as many as I was hoping for, but a few, and hopefully at the next event. I think they do this annually, so At least the potluck. I think they have events like almost every week out of the month, but I can't get out to everything. But hopefully at the next one I can get a little more people to shoot with me. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. So if you missed the stream yesterday, that's what we were doing. I'll show you what I've been working on. This is my website. If you click that link in the chat, it'll bring you here. You can check out my portfolio. I do I should just pick a lane, right? I do headshots and high fashion, cosplay, drag, UV, which is sort of a specialty. I don't see a lot of other photographers doing it. And I really just, I don't know, I get a makeup artist involved. That's a friend of mine. Actually, this friend pictured here. They're a very, very talented makeup artist, and I get them whenever I am commissioned for a shoot like this. Typically they'll come around and help me do the UV makeup, so that's pretty cool. In fact, I love these. Let me just show you. These are some of my favorite things to shoot. Some of these need to be removed from my site because I'm not too keen on like this one anymore. I can do better. This one's still fantastic. Not too keen on this one either. Mostly I'm not too happy with how I painted it, / the model just kind of, they fall flat. You know what I mean? There's nothing too wow about this model. You know what I mean? Kind of boring. The other models I have were fantastic though. That one I didn't really get more of that one. But anyway, that's my UV stuff. I do events, I do engagement and wedding, I do family portraits, I do graduation, I do team in office, I do pets and other animals, commercials, product, architecture, real estate, travel, and graphic design. So, yeah, that's where you can find some of this stuff. And what I'm doing today is along the same vein of this kind of stuff. Advanced cosplay, photography, editing. I don't know what to call it. I call it fantasy edits. When I do these, I call them fantasy edits. But I'm kind of putting your character in its environment, you know? Or creating a whole new environment. Like the Synthwave Halo, or the Synthwave cosplay series I did just after Comic-Con last year. Or like, these are kind of fantastical. You know, it doesn't have to be a place. Just be whatever I'm feeling. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. I'll show you what I've been working on. I'm only going to stream until 6 tonight too. I have a lot to do. Still have to clean a lot of my house because I have a friend coming from out of town, and you know, you don't want a messy, cluttered home when company comes, especially when company's going to sleep over for a few nights. So yeah, I want to try to get things tidied up around here and give myself a few hours before getting too tired to do that. But yeah, excuse me. Kind of phlegmy today. Asthma. So if I sound a little, what's that word? If I have a little bit of a vocal fry, that's probably why. So yeah, yesterday, if you tuned in, you probably saw a very, very tired me not engaging very well at first. It was very sluggish, so I apologize for the first maybe 15 minutes of my stream. But today I'm a little more on it. Trying to be, at least. Adjust some things here. Okay, hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully that's good. Yeah, blah, test. Okay. Blah. So yesterday I was working on some of these Mandalorians. I haven't shared any of these with the people who were at the event because I don't want to put anything out there until everything's done, even the fantasy stuff. So even though a lot of people didn't shoot with me and aren't really waiting on that, they're waiting anyway because I think next time I'll probably release like the group stuff and then like the free stuff that I shot that people just get to keep. And then as I complete these edits, I'll add them to the gallery because I host all of these images on my own website. So anyway, that's just me spitballing how I should handle releasing images from the next event, because I don't want to make people wait too long. People have already been waiting. The event was last weekend. It's Thursday, you know. So apologies if you were a part of that event and you're sick of waiting. Work takes time. But yeah, so anyway, welcome to Big Click Energy. This is my stream. I've only been streaming for like, I don't know, I already lost count, but less than 10. I've done less than 10 streams. So yeah, greenhorn, brand new, don't know what I'm doing. Trying to do my best and engage. I don't have a script. I do have some notes, which reminds me, if you have an Amazon Prime, you know, Amazon, if you have Amazon Prime, God forbid, but if you do, there's a little something called an Amazon Prime sub, and if you click that subscribe button right here on Twitch, you don't have to use it on me, you can use it on anybody you want, but if you click that little subscribe button and you have Amazon Prime, it should be linked. If I think it's automatic. Amazon owns Twitch now. Boo. But if you click that sub Prime, you can sub for free, basically. It's basically you get a free Prime sub every month. It doesn't roll over, so you have to make sure you sign back into Twitch every month and hit that subscribe button again to your favorite streamer. I typically spread the sub around. Like 1 month I'll sub to so-and-so, and the next month I'll use it on somebody else, just to, you know, spread the love around, basically. And I like to use it on small streamers, creatives, that kind of thing. So yeah, do what you want, but that's something you could do, is use your Amazon Prime sub. It's pretty neat. So yeah, if you were here yesterday, you probably saw me working on these, which so far I'm pretty happy with. Pardon me, I have snooze in my mouth. If you see me moving my mouth in weird ways, it's because I have still have a little bit of a nicotine addiction. It's non-tobacco. It's not a tobacco product, but it's salt. It's just nicotine salt. It's a Swedish invention. I personally love it. Doctor approved. I talked to my doctor. I have thyroid disease, and that's salt. And I took it to my endocrinologist, who's, you know, that's your thyroid specialist. And I showed them the package and everything with the ingredients. Everything's listed and all the warnings, and they even Googled it themselves and did a little deep dive. It's not iodized, so I'm safe. If it were iodized salt, I'd probably have a goiter the size of Montana on my neck, but it's not, so I'm safe to use that, apparently. But yeah. So what we were doing yesterday, I took this image, I did some today before the stream. I did a few today. I actually got a little bit of work in, which is good, because it's probably going to take me another week, excuse me, another week to get these done, being that I have a friend coming from out of town and all that. So I took these 4, I'll run through them again. 2 of each subject. This is a couple. Very awesome couple, actually. Here's their card. I did not take this photo that's on the card, but that's their card. It's Rudder Madakar and Katra Sanar, I think. I don't know exactly how to pronounce those things, but yeah. They have a little backstory too on the other side of the card. They're Mandalorian characters. Species human, planet of origin Concord Dawn, age indeterminate, like unknown, era late Crusader, and their clan is the Shonair Vecalda clan, I think that's how you say it. But anyway, they were telling me when I was working with them, they were telling me that their outfits, their suits, their kit are the only ones in the world that are approved like this, that have this specific look. I think they designed it themselves. Obviously, they built everything themselves, but they're based on ancient Mandalorians from the comic books, I believe. So they're like pre-Mandalorian, pre-Boba Fett, way thousand, like probably 1,000 years before then, you know. So, pardon me, allergies today are just terrible. My nose is itchy. But yeah, they're really interesting characters. Everybody in the club that makes a Mandalorian, each Mandalorian has a name and some kind of background. So, like, you know, like a role play, like a D&D character. You know, it has a whole story, origin, everything. It's pretty cool. In fact, my friend Zane has built some fantastic Mandalorian cosplays. His purple one, he has a red and black and a purple and silver. And the purple one just looks insane. Like, it's just a really cool build. It's not approved yet. He's still working on it. But he was telling me the backstory is the characters are brothers, twin brothers, in fact. And, like, there's drama and stuff. But his story sounded really good. I was like, man, I'd watch that or play that if it was a video game, you know? So there's just so much great Star Wars fanfic out there, and people are making it up all the time. But yeah, so I took these 4 and I edited them. Fantasy edited, advanced cosplay edit, whatever you want to call it. I tried to make it look like there's 2 suns, you know, one setting, one on its way. Like Tatooine. Doesn't necessarily have to be Tatooine. Tatooine's not the only 2-star planet in the system, you know. And then I did a few today, which no one's seen yet. This is the first time. This is historical. But nobody's seen these yet. But I was telling Rudder, this guy, I was telling him I was going to do something with like a little eclipse, maybe some religious symbology. Give it that halo. Because Mandalorian's a religion. It's not a race, it's a religion. And weapons are a part of their religion. If you've ever seen The Mandalorian or the Book of Boba Fett, you understand. But, yeah. It's pretty cool. So I did those. And I'm still working. I want to do... They actually commissioned me to design a new card. This is a trading card, so I think they're going to make a new card, and they're going to make stickers, like little round 2-inch stickers. I don't know if they have to be round, but I'm going to design little round ones that way. And I haven't edited the photo for it yet, but I'm going to work on it today, right now. So let's get to it. I picked this one to be their sticker. Right now, the reason it looks kind of red is because I'm in the middle of selecting and masking and removing them from the background. So pardon if my camera shakes a little bit. I'm readjusting. So, pardon me. I lean back and move forward a lot, so my voice might fade from the mic. I'm trying to get better at being aware of my place with the microphone. So, what we're doing now is we're going to take this. I think to use this as a sticker, I'm going to, like a round sticker, I'm going to cut it right here. Right below, like right at the knee basically, and make that the sticker. Because then I don't have to worry about like putting their feet on stuff in a false background. And also I can make the background whatever I want. In that case, afforded a little more freedom. Because if you keep the feet in when you edits like these, essentially, you're limiting yourself to backgrounds that only look right for standing or sitting or whatever the subject might be doing with their legs. So, yeah, I try to avoid that. That's why you see a lot of my edits are the horizontal shots or just the head up or whatever, or just the knees up. Very, very rarely will I edit the entire body. I can, and I have. I just prefer not to. So if you're wondering what this is, it's a vape. I'm vaping because that's legal. It's allowed to do on Twitch. So yeah, right now I'm just selecting via the paint tool, actually, because I detest the pen tool. I refuse to use it. I also don't get into masking, like direct masking. I'm autistic, so I know about masking, but in Photoshop, I am not really into using layer masks. In a way, this is a layer mask. What I'm doing, I'm sort of creating one, but the selections from layer masks are never exactly perfect, in my opinion, and I can go in, zoom in on these little sections, and get it pixel by pixel perfect. You know, so I just do it manually. It takes a little more time, but it's okay. Man, the colors of their armor really, really blend into the color of this mountain that we shot in front of. This is the real background. We actually shot at a beautiful local spot called Papago Park, where if you didn't know any better, you would think it's Mars with plant life. Like, it's red rocks here. I live in Arizona. I live in the desert, and the red rocks here are just fantastic. Papago Park is very reminiscent of the rocks in Sedona, and if you don't know what that is or have never been there, please Google and look that up. It is a gorgeous place. Absolutely stunning. But yeah, it's very alien, very otherworldly. I think I'm doing a better job today at pacing. I also let my stream run for like 20 or 30 minutes before I actually started like face-to-face talking. I've seen other streamers do that, and I was just like going live, giving it 10 minutes and then going live, you know what I mean, like putting myself in front of the camera. So I don't think I was giving it enough time to, like, you know, I don't know, whatever it takes to get the algorithm to notice that you're streaming. So like right now I've been talking for maybe 15 minutes. I don't know, I'll have to play it back later and see. But according to my stream playback, I've been streaming for 53 minutes. So yeah, it's already technically been streaming for an hour. Now I understand the welcome screen and the prep screen. When I first was getting all my ducks lined up and in a row for streaming, I wanted to have like nice screens and a cool like frame, and you see like the little red lasers float around my frame here. Well, you can't really see it, but I mean, let's see, I'll try to point to it. See here? And over here in the chat box, it's pretty. I wanted to have nice transitions and things like that, so I didn't make mine, but I did download a public one that was for free use. Oh shit, pardon me. Oh gosh, I'm just making all kinds of mistakes. There we go. So even if my selections aren't perfect during this stage, I can always go back and clean things up once I've removed the subject from the background. I just want to make sure I select the entire subject and don't leave too much out. Some of these little threads and things like that on this, I'm not worried about. That'll blend right into the background I put it into. But you know, you don't want to, you want to make sure you're not missing like half their head or an arm or, you know, something like that. That kind of thing. Oh, see? There's pieces of the gun that are not selected. So we're going to just paint that. Anywhere I paint where it turns red, is going to be selected. Anywhere that's not red is going to be left right where it is. So probably going to get a little of that background. It's unavoidable at this distance with the size of the brush I'm using right now. But like I said before, I will go in once I've selected and removed this subject from the background and clean up the edges if I need to. It's easier to do it that way than to try to get it perfect this way. And in my opinion, the pen tool can suck it, and I don't like using layer masks. I didn't like them in college, I don't like them now. I've never really gotten the hang of them. But this makes sense. This is the technique I've been using for years. I had a professor show me this. She first taught us the pen tool, and a lot of us, some of the people were like, oh, this is great. And I feel like more of us, though, were like, this is terrible. Fuck this tool. We don't want to use this. And that's the same day she showed us the pen tool. She showed this. And I was just like, oh, thank God. I was like, oh, this is so much better. This is amazing. I can do this. It takes a little longer, but your results are more precise, in my opinion. And that's just my opinion. And you're allowed a little more freedom of like making mistakes. Like you can make a few, and it's easier to fix this way, with this process at least. See, here's a little bit of the cuff on his gauntlet, not selected, because the background is so similar to the colors of their kit, their cosplay. I don't want to say costume, because, I mean, technically, I guess it's a costume, but when you wear it with intention, with a character in your mind, that's when it becomes cosplay. Or when it's just like of something in pop culture, I think. I think it's costume with intention. That's how I've always viewed cosplay. It's not just dressing up, it's dressing up with purpose. Technically, every day I cosplay. Anytime I put a stitch of makeup on, I'm doing cosplay. Because it's not really me, but it's me dressing with intention. And this should not be selected, I believe. Yeah. Something we don't need. Had my computer crash twice today before I was even streaming, so that's friggin' awesome. I actually did an update too, so hopefully that fixes any weird bugs that was going on. My computer's about almost 9 years old, which I know sounds ancient, but it's a Mac, so their lifespan at least used to be about a decade. I don't know what planned obsolescence has in store for me now, but this bad boy's from 2015, so yeah, it's about 8. Yeah, I still got a couple of years left on this if it'll hold out. Everything's great on it. It's a beefy Mac. Like it's a 2015 body with like beefed up memory and all that, but you can't change a CPU like without buying a new CPU, a new machine. So yeah, eventually. That's just one more thing I have to buy. I already have a list of things I need to buy. It's just one more thing. But I will not buy one new again. Typically my Macs come brand new, and that's fine, but their warranty is whatever. And I found a really good place in the valley in Tempe, actually, so it's a bit of a drive. It's like a 40-minute drive for me, but they've saved the day with my computer. Before I had the brain fried out one time, and I took it in and I was like, all right, let's get a brand new computer, I'm gonna replace it. And they're like, it was a few years ago, and they're like, your computer's not that old yet. I was like, it's over 5, and they're like, yeah, that's still pretty good for a Mac. why don't we just fix this thing and we'll it'll only be maybe $100 or two, and your computer will be all, and like they added, maybe I didn't ask to have to have them beef everything up, but they beefed everything up for me, and it was really nice. And yeah, I got sent home with essentially a brand new computer. And they made sure, because I'm smart and I run Time Machine on a backup disk, so drive, so everything was saved and secured. I didn't lose anything, thank God. But yeah, that same place that fixes and repairs, they actually sell pre-owned Macs with a really good warranty, and not for not full price. So yeah, whenever I'm ready. I've been thinking about getting a laptop too. If I can swing it, I'd like to get both at once, but that's an investment. These things are not cheap. These are the Rolls Royces of computers, when it comes to Mac, not PC. PC is good for gaming, not doing what I do. So, I think I've selected enough of this. Let's see. Did I smudge? Did I smudge my lipstick? No, I think I'm good. Okay. Excuse me. See how that turned out. Yeah, I think that worked. Oh. Yep, that worked. Okay. Cool. So now I'm gonna find some assets, some elements to put into it. I gotta think about this one. I'm not sure how I want to edit this one, so I'm just gonna throw in a bunch of crap and see what comes out. It's typically how I work when I don't know what I want to do. And I got a lot of everything I work with is either public domain or pre-created by yours truly. So I smudged I did smudge, didn't I? I don't know. Anyway, everything I have here is public domain, and I know I can't remember what country Tatooine was filmed in, but there's public domain images of it out there. For example, this was like the Wikimedia Commons. I was like, shoosh, I can add some fake suns, and like I've already pre-made some of these backgrounds and put in false suns and things like that. So yeah, it's pretty neat. I'm just not sure what I want to do with this picture. Let me look at it again. I have to think about it. Oh hey, I see we have a new viewer or two. If you're just tuning in, I want to see what I've been up to. We're working on some Mandalorians yesterday. And I worked on a few. I worked on... Let's see, let me select them. Bop, 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 bop. Show you the before. These 4 here. I've taken those and I've turned them into these. Not bad. So far I'm happy with them. Yeah. So anyway, that's what I've done. Still got a long way to go. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm working on. And right now I'm considering how to edit this. These folks, these lovely people, commissioned me to make a well, to edit these and then to make a sticker of one of them, like a 2-inch sticker, because they also make trading cards and stuff. Here's the lovely folks I worked with, and I didn't take this photo. I didn't know them then, but it's like a trading card with information about their characters and stuff. It's pretty neat. So apparently they want to make new ones and have stickers to pass out at events and things. And it's my job to make those stickers now. And when they asked me, I was like, I can do that. I've done it before for other people and other things, but it's been a minute since since I've been commissioned to make a sticker or something that's going to be like passed out to the public. So yeah, I'm excited. Alright, so I've removed this from its background. I need to figure out what the heck I want to put behind it. I've been having fun with these eclipses. I think about how I want to edit this too for a sticker. I don't want to use their feet. I don't want to keep their legs in it. So what I'll probably do is... Okay. Let me think. It doesn't matter how big my background is right now, but I'm gonna make it a 4x5. Hold on. I just had an idea. Canvas. There you are. Holy cannoli. Okay, I'm not gonna do it in here. I'll do it in Lightroom. Never mind. Ignore what I'm thinking. Yeah, just worry about the background. So what I'm thinking is, for a 2-inch round sticker, I'm gonna cut, I can't show you on a square background, but essentially I'm gonna leave their feet and legs out of it and just cut like right at the knee, because I think that would make a nice sticker, right? Because all of it on a 2 inches, they'd be so small if they're like, you're looking at the whole body. Or I could even go crazier and just their heads, like at the torso, but then you're losing so much of the cool cosplay. So I'm gonna try to keep their hands, gauntlets, chest plates, belts, that kind of thing. I want to try to keep that in the photo as much as possible in the finished design. Damn it, hold on, I have to use I made the wise decision to wear black lipstick today. Now I gotta see if it's all over my face. Nope, that's just my face. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Alright. So, back to work. Let's see. So if I'm gonna just use their upper bodies and not worry about their legs, then I don't really have to worry about doing the kind of background that requires... Like, I'm not limiting myself to a background where it looks correct for them to be standing on something or somewhere. So if my face would quit itching, I'd quit worrying about smudging my lipstick. Why is it that when you're talking, you touch your face more? Like, when I'm just like doing nothing and minding my own business, I never touch my face. Like, not that much. But when I'm suddenly talking and like being engaged and animated, it happens a whole lot more, and I just notice it. Alright, so I'm not worrying about where they're standing. I think I'm just gonna steal these eclipses. Oh shit. Oh no! Oh no! I know what I did. Oh, crap. I don't think there's a way to undo that. So earlier I was working and I had 2 folders called eclipses, I think. One was on the desktop and one was already in here. The one that was in here was full of at least 10 different examples of things that I'd made or found that were public domain. And now all that stuff's gone. because I dropped this external folder into here, hit replace, and didn't realize that I was replacing it with nothing. Gosh, it's the little things in life. Oh, those little moments. Well, that's trash now. Shit. Well, we're not doing eclipses right this moment. Unless I want to go redo all that work and find that stuff again. Oh, that really bums me out. I don't have nothing saved in Photoshop either. Hold on. Photoshop might have some memory. Just trying to troubleshoot this. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I don't think it'll find it. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. That's okay. We'll go look up new ones. See if I can find anything real quick. You're seeing the part of the process I don't really care to show people, and that's the boring. Like, you don't want to see this. You don't want to see me looking for elements. Got to make sure those usage rights are good. Okay. So now it's on commercial and free. So if it's watermarked, I won't touch it. But if it's like Creative Commons or something like that, or a similar source, like, it's really great when you get to edit things that have space elements in them. When I first started doing photography, I got really into using Hubble telescope images. Now we have the James Webb, and honestly, I haven't even started to look at half the stuff they've taken, let alone use it. But I've used a lot of Hubble elements in a lot of my work over the past, and yeah, I don't know, it's fun because NASA images are totally free. It's like NASA's basically like a public library when it comes to their images. You can use them however you want. And so I've used a lot of space elements in a lot of my work. But yeah, this is free to use. I'll take that. Thank you. Oh, it's Getty. Yeah, I'm gonna use it. That's fine. I got an account with Getty. Looks like a good. Well, no watermark. Don't want to touch it. Some things I'll pay for. Some things I'll just make myself. Most of the time, though, I try to find elements and make something of them. But I only use commercial licensed, or like license available, or public domain. Public domain is the best, obviously. Subject to copyright, not going to touch it. But I try to always make sure. Because I've had my work not taken for use, which I would be fine with. You wouldn't even need to ask me. I upload a lot of my stuff. I haven't in a while, but in the past I've uploaded to Flickr, where a lot of my work, and I've made it a lot of things public domain. Some things are private, all rights reserved. Other things are free for public use, and I've had a lot of my images pop up in, like, if I just Google search my name, because I use my name on Flickr. It's not Big Click Energy, it's something else. But if I use my name, if I Google search my name, I can find a bunch of my work that pops up in articles, news articles, things like that. So, yeah, it's weird. But that's what I use. had already pre-made some stuff earlier. I'm really bummed that I made a big dumbass mistake. But what are you gonna do? Free photo. Alright, thank you. We love a freebie. It looks like, actually it looks like one I've made. See, typically I'll do that too. I'll make something and just like an easy 5-minute kind of an element and then just upload it to a site like Pixabay or something like that where people can just have it. I'm not even going to charge $1 for it. Because somebody will find a way to steal it. So, you know, I encourage people who want to do the right thing to do the right thing. And therefore I try to put better stuff in the Creative Commons. You know? Because I don't want to steal anybody's artwork. I've had my artwork stolen. And I gotta be careful about wallpaper sites. Because I've seen my work pop up on wallpaper sites. I've also seen my work pop up on Amazon for sale as prints that I'm surely not profiting off of. So, how about that? I would never dream of selling some of these cosplay stuff, prints that I make, because I couldn't, right? Wouldn't I get in trouble, like from Disney? The one of mine that I've seen on Amazon for sale is my Deadpool. I've seen it in three countries: Amazon China, Amazon Brazil, and Amazon US. The US one was the only one that I got to take it down. I think it's still for sale in China and Brazil. So, yeah, be careful. Watermark your work. That actually was watermarked, but not good enough. I was too kind to my viewers. They didn't want my watermark to be too distracting. And now I say, sorry. Sorry. My watermark is the entire breadth of the image now because I've been robbed before. I gotta be very careful. Free photo. Thank you. Alright, I think I might have enough to get started with what I was doing earlier. I'm missing the one that I had created though, damn it. Which was really, really good. I should have saved it. I mean, I did, I just didn't mean to wipe it out with an empty folder. So you gotta pay very careful attention to what you're doing on your computers, boys and girls. Never know what you might accidentally delete. Okay. Gonna get back to it. No, there's no folders called eclipses anymore, so I should be safe. Nope, that's inspiration. I don't want that. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna drop this in. Drop all these in, I should say. And readjust their sizes. And start blending them in with my image. That one doesn't need to be readjusted. I just make sure they're in 300 dpi. So they're as big as and sharp as they can be. Let's see. What are we doing here? Nothing yet. Okay. few more. I was gonna think about what I was using earlier. Fog. Dust. This dust has been coming in very handy. What else was I using? Space. Probably. Oh, I thought I had more space than this. Check in here. Oh, it was in that folder. God dang it. It was in that folder. I lost something else that I had made. Crap. That stinks. That's alright, I guess. Tough it out. Or this is all synthwave. Shit, okay. Ooh. Hello, welcome back. Went off the grid there for a sec. Adjust. There you go. Oh, man, my lighting looks killer today. I think. Doesn't it? Look at it. The red in the background, blue in the foreground, kind of blending in the middle to make like a cool purple. I also put my light up on like a stool so it's a little more elevated. It really beams through the bookshelf back there. Looks cool. Yeah, I think it looks good. Alright. So, anyway, let's see. I need something I don't have. So pardon me while I go back to Google just for a second. I wiped out a folder earlier today while I was working, apparently. And I didn't realize that I accidentally deleted a bunch of pre-made work that I had spent so much time on. Time and energy. So, whoops. And it's not like I deleted it and it ended up in the trash, then I could fix it. But no, it was replaced with a folder for of a different of the same name in a different location. It was like, do you want to replace this? I said yes, because I thought I had double the files. I didn't. It was an empty folder that replaced the full one. Really smart. Big brain stuff today. Big brain activity. What? Not right now, Google. Thank you. Planet. Space. So we're gonna look for large images that are licensed for commercial use. I'm mostly just looking for something I can just tear up. Nope, can't trust wallpaper sites. Not all the time. Some of them are good. I flagged one for using some of my work without my consent, excuse me. And the curator, for lack of a better word, of the site was actually pretty cool. He was like, do you want me to take it down? I totally understand. So sorry, we thought we sent you an email. And I'm like, I'm sure you did. But no, as long as you understand that thing's watermarked, I'd like my work credited. And then he edited the caption and linked to my website and all that. And I was like, okay, we're kosher now. Hell yeah, that's cool. So yeah, there is one of my pieces out there I allow the world to use as a wallpaper if they so please. God knows I've downloaded plenty of people's artwork for free, and I still do. I mean, for my own wallpaper uses. I didn't make this, but I like it. So it's on my computer. I don't sell it or do things with it. But yeah, I also like pictures of lava. So my wallpaper's set to change every 15 minutes. I get tired of looking at the same thing. So right now, I'm just kind of looking for something. When you get into the public domain, your options are limited. But, I'm just looking for something I can tear up and add to my own work. Tweak, you know, that kind of thing. There was one specific one that I had kind of taken a few elements and blended together, pre-create my own background earlier. And, I'm an idiot who accidentally deleted it in such a way that it cannot be recovered, so yay. Hooray for me. Damn it. What if I type in what? Paintball? Is that like okay. That's not what I want. This, yeah, somewhere along here. Is it still? Nope, I gotta do this every time. Okay. Vector? Excuse me. Pardon me. Not that I'm tired, my jaw is starting to get a little sore. It's hard for me to talk for a very, very long time because I have no disc in my jaw. You know, I think I've got enough stuff, but I was just really looking for this thing I had earlier. I was hoping maybe I could find like an element of it. But oh, this is similar to what I made. 'Cause, yeah, I mixed clouds with space and like a planet thing. That is very similar to what I made. I'm gonna use that. Okay. Oh, and I'm only gonna be streaming for like another 45 minutes because I got shit to do. Last night might have been a 4-hour stream, but tonight's gonna be a 2-hour. You can always replay it on Twitch. I have a hair in my lipstick, I think. And it is driving me absolutely insane. Sorry, give me a second. It's tickling my face, and I can't stand it. It's the most annoying thing in the world. Having like a hair just on the edge of your mouth. Just the edge. Just the corner. Feels great. I think I got it. Alright. Oh. Get back to what we were doing. Okay, I was like, did I not take anything? Sorry for adjusting the thing. I just, the camera's attached to the computer, and if I tilt it down too low, I feel like I'm looking at a, I don't know, sliding picture. Why does it look like that? Didn't look like that on its original background. Throwing stuff in, seeing what works. I also got to consider doing this on an actual 2-inch. If they're going to make 2-inch round stickers, I should probably allow clearance. Like I should put it on like a 4x5 card, right? Shit, I don't know. I don't know about that. How should I format this so it fits a 2-inch sticker? That's the question. Excuse me. I want it to be that way. It's gonna be a round sticker. Let's see. Jeez. So just do like a 4x4. I can do a 4x4 square. It allows like a 2-inch allowance for design purposes. Okay, that's a perfect square. Nope, not that one. Let's move you around. There. Let's take all of these layers. I can't select them all at the same time. Well, fine. No. Oh my gosh. You know what? Yeah. I'm just going to do it over there. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Jesus. I need a soundproof room. Sorry for my roommate apparently choking to death in the other room. Oh my god. They're fine. I don't even need to check. Trust me. Bro, if I were streaming to a lot of people right now, I'd be... I'm just gonna have to learn how to close my door all the way, I guess. I have a cat, so I don't really want to, but I might have to. Sweet. Oh, hey, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We're working on Mandalorian photos today. I'm only working for about another 30 minutes, so then I gotta go. Right now I'm actually working on a 4x4 design for a 2-inch sticker. I figured I'd make it 2 inches bigger. I don't know, I don't think I've ever formatted a sticker before. So, but I'm working on a perfect square. That should be enough. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. I photo bash, I do composite work. So this is my process. Yesterday was my first time ever showing my process on a cosplay photo. So I'll show you what I did yesterday. I did these. Actually, those two I got done this morning. Yesterday I did this one and this one. And the before looks like that. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's a lot of fun. These folks commissioned me to make them a sticker. So, 2-inch round sticker. So I'm making a 2-inch square. I should probably make it bigger, huh? Because if it's going to be trimmed down to a round thing. So I'm using a 4-inch square, but they're really filling up that square. So maybe I'll add a few more inches on the sides. Let's see. And then just don't take up that much space. Let's see. Well, that really changes everything. Let's see. Let me turn everything off. Start with them. I don't think that's gonna work. Because I'm just gonna end up making it just as big. Never mind. We'll just figure it out in post. I'll just save this file just in case I run into problems. Yeah, it's about seamless, I'd say. Excuse me. Alright. Let's see. How much time do I have? 20 minutes. I'm on a schedule tonight, unfortunately. I have to stop streaming at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time because I have a lot of chores to do before a friend of mine comes from out of town, out of state, to visit me. Childhood friend. Should be pretty cool. But that means I gotta go grocery shopping and generally clean up and try to make my house look presentable for company, you know what I mean? It is. I just have standards, so. And those standards are pretty damn high. Let's see. I don't think I want to blur it too much. Yeah, I'll leave it. Okay, happy with that. They're blocking the rest of the seam. So I'm going to take that and merge those layers. And then take this layer, come up here to filters, use an adaptive filter, a neural filter. Wow, let's see. And is it going to work? It's in beta. It's a beta tool. It doesn't always work. Okay, we'll leave it there, see what happens. I usually blend them together anyway. Whoa, wow. Let's see. Whoa, that's kind of cool. What is that? Heat signature. Overlay's gonna go. Oh, it's the one. That's the one. I'm gonna merge those. Boy, it's on a small scale now. Usually I'm used to working on a big scale. Let's see. And I'm probably gonna do this on a big scale too. I'll probably do it 2 ways, just in case I fucked up the formatting along the way. Because I'm sure I already fucked it up. Make sure I'm on the right layer. Ooh, I am not used to doing this small, and I don't like doing it this small. It's so pixely. This is weird to me. I'm working on a 4x4 canvas. I'm used to working on like a 20 by 40 inch canvas, so I can zoom in for infinity nearly and never hit pixel. Not like this. I gotta be very, very careful about what I take away. Well, I'm glad my roommate quit choking to death. That was good. God, I gotta work on some soundproofing. If I could hear it through my headphones, I'm positive the mic picked it up. But maybe not. This is a pretty swanky mic. Let's see. Alright. Okay. It's not done yet. It's just sort of there. Stretch. Must stretch. Oh, wow. Ouch. That's a big shoulder pop. That was good though. Okay. That's about the only thing that really pops on me is my shoulders. What else? What else? What else? What else do I want to do? Oh, right. Let's see about plopping these back over. Yes. I want to see if I can make it go back to being as big as it was without loss of quality. No! That's gonna be a no. Okay, well that's interesting. Okay. That's cool. Now we know. So, oh god, now I gotta figure out what I did. Hold on, I need to undo some stuff. If it'll let me. Are you gonna let me? I'll just leave that. I'll just leave it and I'll just figure it out here. Alright, so that I'm gonna do later, not on stream. Basically I'm just gonna recreate the same thing but larger. I should have done the larger version first and then shrunk it, but that's what I get for not thinking about that ahead of time. I just wanted to see what it would be like to work on it on a 4x4, and I don't like it, so definitely work on it on a larger canvas and then shrink, because things can always be shrunk. So anyway, I'm going to take this, export it as is into Hold on, actually I want to fix something. But I want to export it into Lightroom and then play around with the settings there for a second, just to give you an idea of what I'll be doing with the larger version of this exact same edit later. Because I'll only go so far in Photoshop, and then I'll run it back through Lightroom through some of the presets I have created, and finish making it look really cool there. Basically put the finishing touches on it. Just trying to get rid of some of the glare in this helmet. Like, some glare is fine. You want a little, like, you know, you want it to look like it's got some depth, like it's not just a flat object. But too much, it's a little distracting. I'm gonna go ahead and take away that. Boop, boop, beep, bop, beep. Okay. That's cool. In fact, oh shit, what am I doing? I'm not done here, hold on. Let's drop that down to 12. Brightening up some of the spots I want to see brightened up. Okay, that's tight. I forgot about this layer. There we go. Where's the light coming from? Yep. Okay. 10 minutes, come on. I might be a fan of that. Let's see. Okay. Okay, that's something. Something. Alright, now I'm gonna put it over in Lightroom and see what I can do with it in the last 8 minutes of the stream. That's what I can do. See what I can do. Okay. I'll put it as... just make it Mando edit. I'm going to make a full version of it, like a larger version of it later. Now I need to put that in Photoshop. I just want to see how I'm going to edit it and what it's going to look like. For the first time, I started and finished something on stream. Can you believe it? I can't. In 2 hours, no less. One piece. That's about the average length it takes to do one of these. Yeah, I'd say average 3. Some pieces take days with many hours in each day, and some take, I've had a few take 30 minutes to whip together. It just really depends on what you're doing, and if you know exactly what you want. With these, I never know. I never know until I'm making it, and then that usually takes time. Like you saw me do a bunch of backgrounds all at once. I was like, this one, no. Trash. This one, yeah, we'll keep it for a second. Yeah, like, it's kind of the process. Let's see. Okay, I'll drop it in the folder with the rest. Delete that. Come in here and check it out. Okay, what I've been doing to the rest. Ooh. We'll start with that. And then I'll give it a 4. Yeah. None of those are working out. Okay. That's the tweaking I want to do in here for the most part. I didn't add any flare to their helmets this time around. Kind of skipped that on this one. I might go back and add some. I'm still going to do a larger edit to this. So yeah, that's potentially the 2x2 sticker that they're going to create. I want to make it a little bit bigger, like the canvas. This is a 4x4 square at 300 dpi, so like if you printed it as a 4x4 it would look gorgeous, or any smaller. But I want to make it a little bit bigger so that they can get a perfect circle around that eclipse, right? So that would be perfectly in the sticker if it were round. So yeah, I'm gonna have to tweak how I did this, but as a rough draft, that's the idea. I'm just gonna have to tweak it. Make it on a larger canvas. Shrink the actual design down a little bit so there's some extra on the edges so they could actually get a perfect 2-inch circle with that eclipse and everything in it. Yeah, I think I can do that. So yeah, Rudder, if you're watching this, this might be your sticker design right here, man. And the other things I did today were this one, which would probably make a pretty cool trading card. Or tarot card. I actually did a little glowy work with the helmet too. Kind of made it look like it was glowing a little bit. Well, it doesn't look great right now. Come on, Photoshop. There we go. Did the same with hers for this one. I think it turned out pretty nice. Gave her the halo imagery with a little synthwave line. That's my personal touch. Sometimes you'll see my little touches pop up here and there, and things will... The more you look at my work, the more I think you can see a style. I don't, but people have commented and told me about elements that they see repeat, and I'm like, oh, Never noticed that. That's just something I do. When they're like, yeah, that's your thing. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know it was my thing. Interesting. So yeah, that's what I've done. That's what I've done. This is what we did on stream today. This one right here. We took it from... Oh boy. We took it from this. If I can get it at the top of the stack. We took it from that. I made that. Pretty cool. Not bad in 2 hours. I gotta redo it. Well, I need to reformat it a bit, change my design around so that they can get a perfect circle out of there. But I think I got it. I think that's pretty dope. So yeah, and then the next one is this dorky Mando prom photo. I'm gonna do something fun with it. Maybe add some little hearts or something. Something just for them, you know. But yeah, that's what we did today. Alright, that's where I'm gonna leave it. It's 5:55. I gotta wrap things up. I gotta go to the grocery store. I gotta run a bunch of errands. I gotta do a little more cleaning to my house before I have an out-of-town friend come by for the weekend. So anyway, thank you for tuning in. If you're new, I appreciate a like, a follow, a share, a sub, whatever you feel like doing, whatever you have the time and energy for. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for participating in this little experiment that I call my life and my work and this live stream. This is like, I think I've done less than 10 of these, so I'm still new, not great at it yet, but working on it. Definitely need a better computer. I have a great machine. It's just 8 years old, so she's about 2 years away from being forcibly retired. Uh-oh, my R2 is reminding me to drink water. If you are really bad at staying hydrated, like me, get yourself a little Tamagotchi, mine's an R2, and put it on your water bottle. Every time he chirps and beeps, I gotta take a drink. And it's working. Like, I've gone through almost 2 of these today, and I usually don't drink, but like, I'll take a couple of swigs of water throughout an entire day and be like, I'm hydrated. No. So yeah, little R2's been helping me. That's my my best advice, is put a Tamagotchi on a blender bottle. And you got a little reminder. And it also, you have to take care of him. So, for example, oh, Chewbacca showed up with C-3PO on his back. And he makes a little fun noise. Oh, he's unhappy. Hold on, I gotta feed him. There we go. Here, listen. It's adorable. I love it. All right. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. It's been a great stream. I got work done. I'm actually done on stream for the first time. That was the first time I actually got something done on stream. So I'm hyped. I'm pretty hyped. My prep work is coming in handy. I do a little prep, try to get my things lined up, and then have it not started, but like ready to, you know, pop off once I get streaming. So it worked today. There's a method behind the madness, and it worked. It actually worked. All right, well, thanks. And I will be back next week at the usual time. Right now I'm trying out this 4 to 6 p.m. format. I think it's a pretty good time, so we'll see. Last night I started at 4 and went till 8. So that was a 4-hour stream. I was shocked in myself. I was very tired yesterday. But yeah, I'm going to try to do Wednesdays and Thursdays, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. at least, sometimes longer. Depends on how it goes. Oh, and if I'm ever feeling frisky and have the extra time, I will try a weekend stream very, very soon. So, yeah, just to see what happens, how it works. I don't know this little Twitch thing. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.